You are live.
We
Okay.
are live.
Well, there's no countdown?
You have to make it do. You have to make it do it. I guess we're gonna have to teach you a little bit about this, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I was like, wait, I was waiting for the countdown. I was like, what?
Well,
Oh,
good morning. Did you? Yeah, it says we're live. Yes, we are.
Oh,
There
well,
it
hey, good
goes.
morning, everybody. This is Chief Engineer Boulay, your DoN, and with your morning coffee. And we have a very special, excellent guest, the mayhem of the Marine Corps, the guy we call Gunny.
Hey.
Mr. Gen X wasn't able to join us this morning. He's got some family business to take care of. So he said he's not sure if he'll have his show tonight or not. So just be on standby on that.
Well, in other words, what the chief engineer is trying to say is he had to really get some slim pickings in, and he picked me. So I'm still happy to be here, though.
I didn't say that.
No, I did. And look, Semaphor's here, and she's asking us, "You guys are up?" Well, yeah. She doesn't sleep, just to let you guys know. She kind of goes to bed, got one eye open, and she doesn't sleep. I'm just learning that from experience.
Well, she's got to keep her eye out on people like you, Gunny. Because who knows?
Yeah. Well, let's see. You got Andy Resnick already showed up. Polly Buck, Wally Werner.
Where's my wait? Okay, Polly Buck sticker. I don't have it on me, so yeah. Good looking man, Mr. Polly Buck. I always have his sticker standing by, so anytime he pops up, I'm like, Polly Buck, but I don't know where I put his sticker. I might need him to send me a second one.
Oh,
who else we got? We got did you already reach out? Wally, good morning, Miss
put up in random streams. Yes, she does.
Okay. But just keep up popping. Yeah, she's good at that.
Now we're also going to be this. Hey, Rainbow's here too.
Good morning.
We're teaching Mr. Boulay how to run his own streams on StreamYard, and he has to learn how to hit the highlights so he can highlight everybody's chat. See if he knows how to do that. Let's see before he gets
like this, for example.
There he go. Look at you, big guy.
I can do that. I just didn't know, how do you get the countdown thing going? I should have asked you before I went live.
We'll have to teach you that later. Oh, it is morning. It is Sunday. I've been turning the midnight oil myself, doing a lot of reading. I've been getting a lot of emails, a lot of good stuff, and I got a lot to do.
Oh my. Well, I appreciate you being here. So,
absolutely.
That means a lot to me,
yes,
and stuff, because you and I developed a friendship, since we've met and everything, and I really appreciate everything you've done for me, and plus you and I we've chatted offline here and there, beyond just Star Wars and
Wait, there's stuff other than Star Wars out in the world?
Yeah. Oh, folks, I can't get to the website on here because I didn't put it in here. But Gunny yesterday texted me.
I'll get it.
Can you bring it up?
Yeah.
He texted me something and he said, "This is you," as in me. This is all about. He'll show you in just a second. He knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, I gotta figure it out. Oh, okay.
Oh, Mr. B, here we go. Mr. B Rose, good morning. Thank you for joining us. He said, "This is all you, dude," or something like that. There he is, my man in New Mexico.
Donald, New Mexico. Long time no here.
And this is Ken O'Mine. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Greatly appreciate it. So as he's looking that up, oh man, what was I? I actually wrote some stuff down. While he's looking that up, let me see if I can show you something really quick. This is something I learned. This is not coin related. Share screen.
Now, I'm just warning you, you're going to say something about that. You're going to open up a can of worms for Semaphore in here when you tell everybody about that.
What, the Suitin Flex thing?
I think so. Oh, why is my ear connected?
There we go.
That's the one.
This is something I picked up over the last couple of days. So here's the story. As many of you know, uh, Windows 11 is coming out. It's out now. It still has issues and stuff like that, and Gunny could talk about it better than I can. But most machines, most PCs, laptops, for the last couple of years are not compatible with the new Windows 11 operating system. So I found this through it was like a talk show or some YouTube video, something somewhere. I clued me in on this. This is called Chrome OS Flex. In essence, it will take it, believe it or not, it works on PCs or Macs. In essence, it will take your old computer that cannot run on Windows 10 and install Chrome OS, the Chrome operating system on it. So you don't have to throw away your old computer or old laptop. You can go here and you follow instructions and you'll put the operating system on a USB thumb drive, and it will wipe out Windows or Mac and turn that PC into a Chromebook. It has instructions here, tell you how to get started. And right here, this is how it works. You got step one, got to get a thumb drive. I believe it has to be 64. Was it 64 megabytes in size?
64, I think 64 gig.
Excuse me, 64 gig in size. Yeah. Boy, that's a order of magnitude off. More coffee.
It's all good.
Yeah, 64 gig thumb drive. You plug it in through this side. It'll, I guess, upload whatever it is you need. Then you plug it into the, say, the old laptop that you can't upgrade to Windows 11. It'll completely wipe out Windows and it'll turn it into a Chromebook. So that way you don't have to go out and buy a whole brand new computer just because Windows is changing. So I thought that was interesting, and it's free. Just go to Google, and I think if you don't have it, the only thing I think it'll cost you is whatever the price is for a 64 gigabyte thumb drive. And those are what, $5, maybe. That.
Yeah. And Mr. V Rose is asking a question. See, I don't know a lot about this, so I don't want to tell you. Yeah. It's going to take a little bit of me trying, to be honest with you, because I got an old laptop, and now that he pointed out, I'm going to give this a shot.
Mm-hmm. I have. Mm-hmm.
It's going to be fun to. I'm always tinkering with computers, so it's going to be fun to definitely mess with this. So I will definitely get back to you and let you know.
Yeah, I have an old Sony laptop, circa, I don't know, early 2000s, maybe mid 2000s. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, you're running Windows 7 still, huh?
Well, on that, yeah, I can't use it anymore. It's obsolete. But I'm curious to see if this will work on that machine. It might be too old. I don't know, but never hurts to try. So I wanted to share that because I just thought it was just so neat and it's kind of smart in a way because Google developed this Flex system so you can use your relatively recent laptops and stuff, so you don't have to throw them away just because of Windows doing whatever it is.
And Semaphore wants to know if she can weaponize this. Here, put this USB in your computer for me. And there's the shirt for Mr. Belay. Does it not fit him?
So yeah, this is what Gunny texted me yesterday. I was at the the Chief of Security daily training facility. I want to say it too loud because they're like, which we'll be going to after the show here.
Oh my God, yeah.
But Gunny texted this to me, and I was just like, oh my God, I gotta have that.
Did you already order it?
Not yet. I didn't want to order it on my phone.
I can't wait to see you come up on a stream with that bad boy. I'm gonna be like, yes, sir.
Don't worry, it's coming.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, that is wicked cool.
So, but what I forget, what was the name of that OS again? I have questions I wanted to ask about
it. Google Chrome OS Flex, FLEX. OS Flex.
Because one thing I want to know, minimum.
I have one answer, one question to answer. Yes.
Does the shirt scream geek or what? Geek? I think that's putting it mildly. Yeah, I always tell people when I talk about Star Wars, I'm a little bit geeked out about it, but then you got a whole nother level of nerd. And I think Mr. Belay is somewhere in the middle, or he's just elevated that stuff to another level. Because
okay, I will say for the record, I do not have a Starfleet uniform in my closet.
Oh, so you're not like you're not the Big Bang Theory guys. Okay.
No, I don't have any uniforms or any costumes or anything like that. I don't do the, what do you call it? Cosplay? Is that the word? Cosplay, I think. Yeah, I don't do that. Now I have been to one Star Trek convention, and I got to meet Mr. George Takei.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yep. And I cannot believe how deep that man's voice is.
I used to listen to him when he was on Howard Stern, and his laugh used to have me just damn near in tears.
Yeah, he laughs, and it's just like a boastful, full of energy laugh, and plus he has such a deep voice. Oh my!
You can actually get on Zillow. I think it's is it Zillow? No, Zedge, and download his. You can get sound bits of him for like your text messages and stuff. And let me tell you what, they got some good ones on there. He'll be, oh my,
Oh my. Speaking of oh my, morning, Chief.
And you see what Mr. Gypsy said back a little bit.
He wants his money back. He's here?
Yeah. My fellow crayon eater. Cheers.
What did he say? Is this what he said? Clickbait? Mm-hmm.
This guy.
Yeah, that guy. Hey, hey, by the way, GW, did you get something?
And by the way, just so those people, I'm sure everybody knows, Gypsy is a guy. He's a dude. Just saying.
Well, yeah. Oh, at least this week.
What? Well, Gypsy sent me a message telling me to pay attention to the chat. I would, but I was. What happened?
I don't know.
I was kind of doing some research on this Google topic he wanted to, and I don't want to sway away from it. But there he goes. He's a dude. But I'm looking up some info on the Google Flex for everybody, and I just can't find what I'm looking for.
So, now I remember what was the other thing. If I can get to it. Something else I learned too, and I wanted to share because some folks are interested in this stuff, and it's got to do with enrollments. Yeah. No. I think it's a good thing.
Okay.
I just learned about it last week, and I wanted to pass this along because I know a lot of folks out there, including you, Gunny, and myself. We're enjoying the military medals series.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah, and I just missed it. Hold on a sec. Sorry, I should have had this up ready to go before.
All right.
But okay, let me share the screen again, and I'm getting a little bit better at this. Okay, this is for the Air Force 1 ounce silver medal. And as you know, they haven't scheduled it yet. Well, yeah, summer of 2020 when the 1 ounce versions are supposed to come out, right? Well, if you look right here, Armed Forces 1 ounce silver medal enrollment.
Boom. That's the 1 ouncer.
That's the 1 ouncer. Yeah. So they're starting the 1 ouncers, when they're going back to the beginning, which was the first one was the Air Force. So now, just in case you don't want to miss it, you can now enroll for the 1 ouncers, just like you can, Eagle proofs and everything else. So this I thought was important to share. And so, and you can, sign up as you see fit, because apparently here it says, none, mintage none, product limit none, household order limit none. So I thought this would just be good to share and let everybody know. So
Yep.
they want to get
Semaphore
into it
enrolled in
again.
that. We'll see what happens. I'm
Oh,
just wondering because what were the 2.5 ounces were what? Were they 165 or something? I don't even remember the price right now.
yeah. I can backtrack and look at it real quick. But yeah, here this is 65 for the 1 ounce according to the site here. Yeah, it says
Was it there?
2022 enrollment price $65 each.
Okay. So it's like, the 2.5 ounces, I think they were all usually sold out within a day or two. It wasn't rapidly they sold out, but I think the 1 ounces, because they're a lot more affordable. They're gonna go quick.
Oh, I
And it
think.
also depends on what the mintages they're gonna do on those things, I wonder.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, that's the thing. Here, it doesn't say. It just kind of left it open. None, none, none. So
See, the
who knows
Navy,
what's
yeah,
going
they
to
made
happen.
only 10,000 of the 2.5 ounces. So it's like, what are they gonna do?
Yeah, I think you're right. I
Because
think the big ones were 165. I
yeah,
think.
I'm looking right now, 160 it said for the Navy one.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
But I'm definitely getting the Marine Corps one. I haven't got any of the other ones. I was figuring I'll just get the Marine Corps one. Then when I saw the 1 ounces, I'm like, okay, I'll get the whole set of those, just being a military guy that I am.
Hmm.
But the 2.5 ouncer, I'm kind of wondering, and a lot of other people have said in other chats, they think that Marine Corps one is just going to be boom, boom, gone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Be prepared to move on it, in my opinion, because it's I don't know all the numbers and everything, but I do know and you can test this, and I'm sure Gypsy Wills can. Uh, knowing the Marines I have, throughout these years, the Marine Corps is a fraternity, and I
Oh,
mean
just
that.
a
And
little bit.
I mean it's a brotherhood. Well, that's a better word. It's a brotherhood. It doesn't matter if you're serving now, or if you're in the Marine Corps Reserves, or if you're like a retired veteran of 20 some years. You are still a Marine to
Mhm.
your final days. And it doesn't matter if you're wearing a uniform or not. A Marine is a Marine is a Marine. You're not a
Let me tell you
former
what.
Marine. You are a Marine, period.
We Marines, we could spot another Marine clear on the other side of Walmart. We could just like, hey, man, we just know.
It's just I of all the branches, and I've been around the Navy and the Army the most in my career. And plus my dad being a former Army brat. There's a unique camaraderie that only
Sure.
Marines have, and I can't explain that because I was never in the Marine Corps. So you know
Yep.
and that's why I think that medal's going to go lickety quick.
Yeah.
It
I mean, I
both.
think what is household limit? Well, it says none on the Navy one now. I think it's because it's sold out, but
Yeah,
I think they were doing a household limit of one on all of
it
them.
was. Yeah, the big
And
one. There was one. It was limit of one when it came out, and then I know with the Navy one the next morning, because I think it dropped on a Friday. And then that Saturday morning, at
gone.
the magical 7:30 Eastern Daylight Time. I don't know what's up with that particular time, but it
Now
went on unlimited that next morning. So
you see what Semaphore said. She kicked Marines off of her boat, let them go play in the mud. She said, you
you
can
know
tell the
what?
Marines by the lobotomy scars. Damn, Randy.
In the work I do now, Miss Samaphar, fly Army.
No, it's funny. It's the camaraderie is good too. I mean, inner service when you're in on active duty and stuff amongst them is a little different than like now that I'm retired, did my 20, and I've been retired, 12 years now. That's funny. Um, you can just you still you get along with anybody that served in the military, worked with the military, because that's still doing your part for the country, even though you didn't serve. There were some people that just can't. So basically, like yourself, you're a government contractor, and you serve for this country, and that's just awesome. See, so give yourself some props too, buddy.
It's being in the industry that I am in. It's an indirect way
Mm-hmm.
because you get a little, I guess, philosophical. Yeah, the work I do, yeah, I'm paid by the government to do something for them. But
You get
I
to
look
play
at
with
I look at I look at it
thermodynamics.
this way: my end customer is not the government. In my case, the work I do is I'm like a direct service to the government. So, but the work I do, they're not necessarily what I consider my end user, and being that I'm paid from taxpayer money, with respect to our friends here, the taxpayer is not necessarily my end user. My end user is those guys and gals that are downrange.
Yeah, exactly.
Because their life is on the line and it's up to me and people like me that work in this industry to make sure that our stuff works right the first time, every time, because their lives are on the line. And if our equipment or whatever we design doesn't work,
Yep.
Yeah.
This is a twofold kind of story. Chief Stacker said he did most of his mostly frigate and destroyer duty throughout his career and never had Marines on a boat. My brother, later part of his career, he was on a frigate. I believe he was on the Hawes. Chief Stacker, you might know that one, obviously. That's the only one I know. But initially he was on aircraft carriers. And he had told me after I joined the Marine Corps, he goes, man, I saw them guys doing an inspection and I saw him break out a ruler to measure ribbons and stuff. He goes, do they really do that? I'm like, do they? That's just what you do. He goes, not with the Navy. I said, what do you guys just look at each other and go, okay. He goes, pretty much. I'm not saying nothing Samafar. That's just what my brother said, okay? But my brother said he saw them break out a ruler to measure the ribbons of those Marines. And he was just like, yeah, it's that serious. We used to, now as a gunny when I did inspections, oh yeah, I had that plastic ruler in my pocket, buddy, all the time.
What? Real quick, HVAC. Good morning. Thank you for joining us, good sir.
Yeah.
Hope you guys had a good time with bingo last night. I couldn't make it.
Bingo.
Oh yeah, with Hoosier Stacker. They have like
I did see that last night. Okay, see, I was knee deep reading all night, all day yesterday, and I got a lot of stuff to read on and good stuff, but I have it playing in the background, some just music or a concert or something, and I just everything notification. I can't watch this tonight, guys. I got stuff to do. I'm going to be that guy because today we're taking my daughter to medieval times for her birthday. We're going to head to Orlando, and I already got my iPad set up. I downloaded a bunch of PDFs. I got stuff to do, man. It's just getting crunch time here. It's like, I know I asked for this job, but it never stops. You've been those days because I've been trying to contact you. Hey, Belay, you coming up? Nope, in the zone, can't do
it. Yeah. Because
so it's cool though. Don't get me wrong. And between me and a couple other coworkers, I stumbled upon something. I was like, oh, this is going to be a game changer now. So it's cool. I'm loving it.
Oh man, it's great. Yeah, it's kind of. I think veterans like you. And maybe Miss Samafar could attest to it, and some of our folks in the chat. The world, I guess, maybe looks a little different, from being, for you, 20 some years, serving in the Marine Corps active duty, and then you're transitioning over to, civilian life as a civilian career. I guess I should, try to, what I'm trying to say, and it's different worlds.
It is.
Aside from high speed stuff, coming your direction.
The funny part, when I first retired, they'd give you a list of work orders you had to go do. They say it takes all day to do it. I got my work orders one time. I got done in like a half a day, and they're like, "You're done?" I'm like, "What? You thought this was going to take 8 hours?" It's like that's how we were always, did in the military. We work, get it done.
Yep.
That was the thing. I had to learn how to slow down. There was a time where it probably hurt my employment at some of these cable companies because they were like, hey man, you got to slow down like that. You're making us all look bad. No, you're making yourself look bad. And then of course, I'm out looking for another job. So it's like, okay, I get it. I had to learn.
Yeah. I mean, there's a certain pace and not everyone works at that level of intensity, because, just civvies, maybe fresh out of school or just been in the civilian industry for their entire career. But then, here comes, gung ho coming in and, it just kind of,
they're like,
the tempo.
Man, take it down a notch. Okay. There's a lot of times where I got to rein that stuff back in because I got 10,000 things going and then I got to pull the old Dr. Strange and, make it down into one. Phone's on mute, can't stay, but want to hit thumbs up for you and Don. Hey there, Gen X is here.
Gen X, what's going on? Good morning. Hope all things are well, good sir. Good sir.
Oh, Gypsy.
What do you say?
He's like 11 years on because he got out of the Marine Corps about the time I retired.
Okay.
And he's still having a hard time transitioning. He wanted to tear into a kid, I guess. And there are times where I've Now, not with this company, but other companies, when you get a response from an employee, I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to drive to that guy's house. I'm just going to pummel him. Well, that's the Marine in you, but that's some of them things like now years later, you're just like, okay, that's not that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, you got to be a civilian and you got to learn how to, I don't know. I swear to God, I jokingly say, it's almost like some people being in prison and then they got to learn how to live again, because it's a different world. When you're in the military, then you got the civilian jobs and stuff. You just don't. Oh God, got to go see the sergeant major. Oh boy, and then now you say, hey, your CIO wants to talk to you. Oh, cool. I haven't talked to him in a little while. Instead of going, oh my God, what's he want? What did I do? If you didn't do anything wrong, don't worry about it.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
It's not the same.
No, it's not. It's not. And I would dare to say for some veterans, it can be a
Sure.
transition, because especially those are in positions of authority, senior NCOs, commanding officers, it's they expect, when they give snap an order, it's done, it's you know is this right if I say, aye, sir, and off they go to
Well,
go
and
knock.
the other thing too, when I got out, I was 38, got a job on base, and some 22-year-old whatever kid was kind of the supervisor of us techs.
Yeah.
Boy, you had to learn. I just bit my tongue a lot. But that's what you got to do. Look, Can got up. I didn't
Heck
think he was
yeah.
going to
Yeah.
get up.
I didn't think so either, honestly.
I think he'd be in here with us if we knew that.
Yeah. Yeah. Good morning. Well, it's the, East Coast, West Coast time. So it's just like,
Yeah, and
but if I,
I
my
think I
mistake,
think
well, on it. Well, let me just say, first off, anybody is welcome to join these streams. Uh, I think I could say that I also speak on Gen X's behalf. These streams are for you guys as much as it is for us.
yeah.
Because we want to build, continue to build our community. And you guys have heard my mantra over and over again. Friendship and fellowship, because I think we're missing that out in the coin collecting and the precious metal stacking community. Because everybody's content is all about, oh, what's going on here at the mint, or oh, spot prices, blah blah blah. It is, and yes, we want to talk about coins, we want to talk about our hobby and stuff, but I think the additional element, we just need to come together and joke, have a good time, get to know each other,
Mhm.
enjoy some good quality blackout rifle, not blackout rifle, blackout coffee. I just got these beans in yesterday. It's not that Blackout Rifle Company, it's a different one. They just call themselves Blackout Coffee, I think. So I just subscribed to them and I'm trying their light brew right now. And it's pretty good,
Oh,
actually.
do you ever do that? What is that military-owned coffee I see all the time?
Yeah, it's Blackout Rifle,
No, what?
Blackout Rifle
No,
coffee.
no,
And they're
no,
going
no, that's not
through
what.
some serious problems. So
Oh,
that's why I'm staying away from them. But I found this one called
really?
just Blackout. So, and it's pretty good. It's just the light brew. And yeah, you can either order, ground, ground from them or whole bean. And I have one of those grinders.
Black
So
Rifle Company, that's the one.
yeah,
They're
I
having
think.
problems?
Hmm. They're
Uh-oh.
having all kinds. Yeah, actually, they're being sued by, I guess, I don't know what do you call it, like an investment firm,
Oh
where
boy.
they pull people. I don't know what it's called or the exact name for it, but they offer like a package, like, hey, you invest money with us, and then we go out and buy shares of this company and that company, and build a portfolio of
Uh-huh.
different various stocks to have diversity. And apparently, this portfolio company got upset about their lack of returns on investments, not paying dividends, and seeing the extravagant amounts of money they're spending to do, things that are not necessarily contributing to growing the company. And there's a lot of other, this is stuff that's way out of my league.
Oh
And I've
boy.
been seeing it.
I'm kind of
I've been
looking at it. Yeah. Oof.
So I just like, I'm not buying stuff from them. And I found this other one, Blackout coffee, and I was just like, it's kind of like how they started. They were a small little niche kind of thing, and then they're growing, and they have a wide variety of stuff. They have their coffees, and they also
Oh,
have teas, and I
mhm.
heard they have excellent hot chocolate mixes.
Oh,
So if you're
you must be a chocolate nut.
me,
Mm-hmm.
not real, no, not hot chocolates. Yes, during the winter months and stuff, but just chocolate in general, no, not really. Except maybe a Reese's Pieces once in a while. But I'm trying to cut back on sugar.
A little bit. Now, I don't know if you caught it, but Gen X has taken off.
Okay, okay. So be well. Anything we can do to help Gen X, let
Mm-hmm.
us know. And
Good
and
buddy.
I don't want to say anything more than that because it's family stuff with him, and
Mm-hmm.
so we just wish him well, wish his family well, and we pray and hope that everything goes well. And just
Yes,
please,
sir.
folks, let's just leave it at that. Uh, oh boy, lost my little train of thought there.
Oh,
So
you did. See, you went there. You went there.
what's that?
You're like, you lost your train of thought. I'm like, yep, you went there.
But yeah, it's great, Can. So thankful that you're here.
I think
I,
one of the funniest things you got to
did I
do
make you a mod? Yeah, you're a
is,
mod.
is next week, we got to see if well, you, because it's your channel, um, get Can on here. I can only imagine seeing him at 7:30 in the morning his time.
Well, you see, that's the thing. I wasn't. Gen X and I actually talked about that. So yes, I want Can on, but I don't know. I don't know if Can's a morning person or when does
Look,
he?
if
When does
he
he
says
start
he's
his
going to be
day?
there, be there. Trust me.
Oh, no, no, no. That's never in question.
Yep.
It's just, I don't know what his morning routine is. So, but then again, if you ask the question, you'll get an answer.
Well, he gets up, drinks 10 pots of coffee, and he's ready to go.
Yeah. Well, and he likes his tea, right?
Mm. But speaking of Can, don't forget he does his Monday auctions at 8 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget, peoples.
Yes, yes, yes. And boy, where's my cheat sheet? I should have brought up my cheat sheet. It's got everybody's links and everything. Just copy and paste and put it
No,
in the chat.
Gypsy's here. Is he a mod? Make sure he's a mod. He'll throw him up there. He's like the coon dog of links,
Oh,
man. He
yeah,
got
good idea. Good idea. There you go,
because
GW.
he and I, when he put they put me at a mod on one of these channels. It might even be on the Coin Tribe. I threw up a link before he did, and he texted me. He was like, "Well done." And I was like, "Hey, I got you, huh?"
You're on there, GW. Give it a shot.
He does all that. It's good stuff. Yep. Big birthday auction tomorrow night, he says. Yes, sir.
Oh, I will definitely ensure that I'll probably get up early tomorrow to make sure I get my stuff working, and so that way I can free up my evening because I want to be there to support and stuff. Because it's been
He
hard.
got his. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. No, it's been hard these last couple of weeks for me to really help show my support to all the channels that that I want to support and everything. And just some days my work it takes me till 7 in the evening and stuff. And my poor dog's looking at me like, "Come on, we're supposed to go to where, Daddy."
Mr. Vero says no sleep till bedtime. Okay. The next New Zealand mint drop, I'm thinking me and Can talked about it. Well, since the last one was big on the Faces of Gotham, they got
Mhm.
the Riddler coming out on the 10th of June, New Zealand time, which means
Ooh.
the 9th of June, um, 6 p.m. our time, Eastern time on when is the 9th? When is the 9th? When is the 9th? Where's my calendar? I can't see it. We'll be doing that Thursday when we go on with the tribe. Oh, are you open those now? Or are you saving those?
No, I'm saving those. One of these is the Darth Vader. They finally sent it out.
Oh my, the
Yeah,
3-ouncer.
yeah, I think it's this one because it's got the biggest box. And then this one is another.
Links, Gypsy.
Oh, I can't remember which one it is. It was
Oh,
another 3-ouncer or 5-ouncer because these are two big boxes in here.
wait, you already opened up. Wait, the AT-AT, the Darth Vader. Hold on. What was it?
No. I didn't open. I don't think did. I open the Darth Vader?
No. You just said you got the Darth Vader. That was last
Yeah,
month. I'm trying to think what
yeah,
you
because
got.
it was on. Yeah, it was on like a shipping delay. so it wasn't ready yet, but it finally came through.
I don't know if
So
you saw that, but dude, Monday when we did the New Zealand drop, was it Monday? No, we didn't do the drop. It was Memorial Day, so I figured, I'm just going to get one myself. I ordered it Monday, and Thursday, by the time the tribe went on, boom, the Goofy coin showed up. I'm like, I love the New Zealand mint.
God, I love. Oh,
you're welcome, Mega. Med. I can't pronounce it. Med gas guy. I'm sorry. Don't mind me.
Yeah, in I guess that new series is the Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
I actually enjoyed that series. When it was on HBO, and I believe they created a precursor series for Game of Thrones, and it's supposed to come out later this year. So I'm looking forward to that. So I did order that. What was that? 3-headed dragon. I ordered that, and then this is. I think this is that second one. I can't remember what was on it.
So Med Gas guy. Okay, Med Gas. Okay. So are you going to say those? You going to come up with us on Thursday on the tribe?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got to go through and check the tracking numbers and go, okay, which one's which? But that's why.
By Thursday, I don't know if you remember, I ordered those the ABC coins that Spud Lee put a video up on, and you can add that one to your list to put up there, Gypsy. Spud Lee's link, please. It was A to Z, and I don't remember all the letters, but just the first one kind of comes out. He'll open up. A said Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. B was something, and then probably when you get to K, it was a kookaburra, stuff like that. And it also came with a book. And I saw him open those. I'm like, and they're dollar coins. They are legal tender.
Yeah.
I saw them when he opened them. I'm like, I need that in my life. Now, I ordered those May 5th. They just shipped, I think, let me look at my calendar. They just shipped Friday, this past Friday. It was almost a month before they shipped. So if you're expecting quickness from the Royal Australian Mint, don't. It's not New Zealand, okay? But they are coming, and I got 2, and I'm probably going to auction one off with the tribe if it makes it here in time for the auction. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to get those because Spud put those up and like, I need that in my life because those things were so cool. Might do it for the granddaughter. Who knows? Might auction one. I don't know yet. We got so much to put on the list between. We have so many people donate for the Coin Tribe's next auction, and it's just wow. We were blown away by so many people, and we'll get that list together and let everybody know who donated this time because nobody said this time. No anonymous donors. They were like, yeah, you can tell everybody. So it's just words getting out and stuff like this. When we do channels like yours, we can still network and get those other people to go.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you and I we'll text and talk later this week because I think I got extra I want to send.
Okay.
And we'll talk later. Stuff. So honestly, I didn't even think there was a Royal Australia. I didn't think to bookmark the Royal Australian Mint website. I have Perth, obviously because I love Perth Mint.
Sure. Royal Australian Mint's just got different collectibles and stuff. It's neat. It's neat stuff. And I like it. And just because, you get Spud noodling through the $50 that he does, and he remembers everybody's years. And when I like what he does, he'll pull one out and go 3.5 mil, 8.3 mil. He's like at first he said he used cheat sheets. Now he's got those mintages memorized. I'm like, wow.
Oh, hey, Gunny, didn't you tell me this past week in the text, or maybe was it yesterday when we were talking? You got a box of $50 and you got some surprises out of there.
Oh my God!
Is that right?
Dude, we wound up on the stream. There were 15 silvers I pulled out of that box. 14 of them were 90%, or 14 of them were 40%ers, and I got one 90%er. That was my biggest box ever.
And that's a recent box. Like you bought it what? Within a week, last week, or within the last week? I
get one box every week.
Every week. So you just got that last week and you found that much silver.
Yeah. I'm looking to see, I wouldn't call that a collection dump because there are only 2 Nifsies in there. But I've seen, I've been on Rob's and Silver Seeker watching their channels. They've pulled 60, 70 silver out of a box. That's the box I'm waiting for, man.
Yeah, but when they got those boxes, that was, some time ago. How far back, I don't know. But it just
Right.
seems like in the last, I don't know, last couple of months, it just seems like everyone who's been buying half-dollar boxes aren't finding anything.
Oh, and for if you watch the streams, I'll do a box during the tribe. The last, even when I did a box battle with V Rose, he got 3 or 4 silver out of it, but
Oh,
you got 20. No, you didn't get 26 in that box, but V Rose has gotten 26. He's talked to me about that.
so
But
that's the most
it's
he's gotten in one box. Okay.
yes. I was like for almost a month, I had no silvers,
Yeah.
and all the other boxes, I'm keeping track of what I've done throughout the year. I mean, I'd get 1 silver here and there, but no nifsies, no. I mean, there was a time, dude, I got 30, 40 nifsies in a box. I'm to the point where I don't even keep the nifsies unless they're like really good shiners,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes dead for a while, but it's like just stick with it. And eventually, like, look what happened. Boom, I got one, so they're there, but it just depends on if people are all of a sudden like, yeah, I need some money. I'm gonna have to turn my collection in, and they don't know to sell them instead of taking them to the bank. I mean, who knows? And I got lucky and I got that box.
Kind of in that, yeah, I need to maybe look into
Oh,
getting a
dude. And
half-dollar box.
it's so fun when you come across it. Like those ones on the tribe, I was holding my camera up. I was like, uh-oh, and everybody stopped talking. I'd hold it up to the camera and you could see the silver. I was like, woohoo! And Can was like, what the heck? Because he was with the same thing with me. He's getting nothing out of half-dollar boxes. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
it's there. It's just you got to get lucky. That's all.
Was it? Oh, yeah, and kind of going along with that, this is from Philly, 2021 from the Philadelphia Mint. It's got the P mint mark on it, and this is my very first Washington across
Dude,
the Delaware quarter.
your first one that you got in the wild?
Yep, my very first
Really?
one. Yep.
Wow.
There it is. No,
Congratulations.
yeah, no errors or anything on there. I already looked.
Mhm.
Gen X and I looked at it. Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, nothing like that. But it's my first
Oh,
one from the wild. So
crown error, they're calling it.
yeah, crown error. So yeah, I was like, I got them from last year's proof set and silver proof set and all that stuff, but nothing from the wild. So this is my first one. I was like, yep, I'm keeping that. And then,
Well, I got these. This is just a little teaser for one of the lots I'm putting together out of my collection. I had to order some of the 73s.
yeah,
Boom, boom. Which these are the hard to come bys. So I
right.
ordered a couple, and just as a little teaser, I put together an entire P&D set. I'm gonna auction off for the next charity auction we do. So because it went over big for the first time we did it. I think Ramno won it, and I put the 73s in there as well. I'm like, well, you can't have a set without the 73s. So it's like, I'm not going to crack the mint set open, so I'll just order them separately,
Yeah. And then,
because I'm not like Nick's coins sets every coin free. If you send her a mint set, she's cracking them open, buddy. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, she's and she does it with what's the word I want to use? Ferocity. Conviction. Yeah, she's fired up about that. Oh,
Well, and I know, and she called me a wimp. We were at the fun show in Orlando back in January, and Can was doing this live. A couple other people cracked them open. We got some presidential sets, and they were cracking them open. I'm like, I can't do it, and Can just grabs it from me. You wimp, and he breaks it open. And everybody put all these coins in my hand. I think it was like $20 in presidential proofs. And I saw some little kid. I said, "Come here, buddy. Here you go." He was like, "Whoa," But I couldn't. I could not do it. I couldn't do it.
Oh, that's so funny. Can called you a wimp.
Oh, and trust me, Nick's coin really, really called me a wimp as well too. He's like, "What are you doing, Gunny? Come on." Semaphore, we don't know yet. It's gonna be later this month. We haven't given a date because Can's going to be going to New York. So if you want something, just put it in the mail to me and Can like ASAP, and then we'll make it up as we go. Look at Gypsy. He put the scissors out. But Samaphar's she's donated some amazing stuff. Like, you remember what went over big, everybody, that coin with the meteor in it? Oh my goodness. And I think Shimpy won it, but now it was gifted to Gypsy. I think Gypsy has that coin now. So it's making its way around the tribe. Has some good vibes,
And really quick, I have to show this off because
you got to make yourself big.
Yeah. No, that's a big deal. It's because, as you know, Redstone Arsenal, here is where the birthplace of NASA
yeah. Yes,
was formed. And so Marshall Space Flight Center, so we have a big NASA community here. And I was always saying it's going to be hard to find a Sally Ride. Well, guess what I found in the wild?
oh yeah.
A Sally Ride from Philly, and this is in the
And
wild. And yes, Gen X and I, we put it on the microscope to check for that that burr that was supposed to come off the left shoulder. So it's not there, but I'm keeping that.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has some kind of burr error off her left
Hold on a
shoulder, I think.
second, my friend. Hold on.
So, but it's my first one, and like I said, the NASA community here is huge. So I was like, "Ooh, I found it in the wild," so I'm keeping that. I thought that was just neat to share because
Oh, absolutely.
because I haven't found these type of commemoratives. Well, I don't know, commemoratives, that's the wrong word, but these quarters out in the wild.
Right.
I would love to find the Tuskegee quarter in the wild, because Tuskegee,
You haven't found those either?
well, Tuskegee, it's in southern part of Alabama near the Georgia
Yeah.
state line, I believe. So I would
Yeah.
think, that quarter would be significant here. I have yet to find one. I mean, it took a year for me to find the Washington Crossing in
Wow.
Delaware. So, I just want to find one in the wild just to say I found one.
Gotcha. I understand.
Not,
I understand that.
not worried about collectability. It's just just something to commemorate. And since I live here in Alabama for since 2008, this has kind of become my new home state and everything. So
Now you're originally from.
Well, being a military brat, being around the world, I was actually born in Kansas, in Salina, which is not too far from Fort Lee. Fort Riley, excuse me, Fort Riley, which is home of the First Infantry Division, Big Red One, if you know them from World War II history. And that's my dad's unit that he was assigned to after his tours in Vietnam. And he was there for we were there for a while, and then he finally got orders to go to Germany, and so it was West Germany at the time still, and then we moved and lived in country. It was originally a 3-year duty, and then we asked for a 6-month extension because we just loved it. And,
so, do you remember Germany much?
Oh yeah. Ich habe 4 Jahre in Deutschland geboren.
That's one country I want to go to so bad.
Yeah, aber mein Deutsch is nicht so gut. Plus I haven't really spoken much German and stuff.
Awesome, Pfeffer. That's all I know.
No, all you need to know is ein großer Bier, bitteschön. One large beer, please.
Oh, I pay. Okay, Mr. V Rose wants to know if you use cash much, because that's why you're not finding change.
That's exactly it. That's
what I do. I go to my grocery store here in Publix, and V Rose knows this. I don't know if they got Publix in your area. Okay, yep. I go to Publix. Of course, you can't go wrong with their fried chicken because it's just amazing. But I go in there. I'll get a $20 cash back, and I'll walk over to the, what do you call it, the change, or where they do the lottery tickets, and I'll say, hey, can I get a couple of rolls of quarters? And boom, that's what I do just about every time I go in there. And at the end of the month, I just take the rolls back to my bank lady. And I found a W in the wild yesterday. I got a W in change. I got the Lowell. I showed that on our stream. So it's like, hey, the W's are still there, but they've slowed down because I think everybody's hunted them. And I hope, crossing my fingers, they put the West Point quarters out with this American Women's Quarters program. I hope they do.
What is there talk of them doing that?
Nah, I've even asked them on the Mint, and there is no plans to do it as of now. That's what they say, but okay.
Well, I mean, the stuff, I was looking up, you've seen me in Gen X, elsewhere. And, I found that site, where the government site where they have to pose, not pose, a list, requests for proposals for, government work, put
no
those
W's on that list.
And it just seems like there was a lot of proposals for a work to be done at the Philly Mint. And a lot of it was like heavy industry rewiring and some machine work. and stuff like that, which kind of clued in that the Philly Mint might be undergoing a renovation.
Mm,
Maybe getting some new equipment installed, and since there was a lot of like wiring work, and
okay.
when I dived into it a little further, I was looking at it and I was like, okay, this is high voltage stuff, for like industrial equipment. And I was like, ooh, I wonder if they're like replacing the die, the die
Hmm.
machines and all the related manufacturing equipment. And so I'm like, something's going up here.
Yeah,
So
Samaphar, she pays in cash just to get change. The retail drawers are still short because people aren't circulating coins. She just hoards them. Yep, me too.
well, that's what when I do use cash, I've been taking I haven't really looked through them, and that's how I found these guys. Is I finally
Yep.
started looking through them a little bit, and I was like, oh, look what I found. But I just kind of take my change, and I got a bag over by my counter where I keep my keys and stuff, and I just throw it in there. And one day I was just like, let's see what's in there, and I found these guys.
And
I
it's
actually found both of these on the same day.
and speaking of change, I would say I guess you think I guess you would say I hoard it as well because all the change I get at the end of the month, I've gone through it and stuff. I throw it in the little piggy banks that I have. This little y'all seen it before, that little R2D2 one, and I got a couple little ones, and I got this big one that was my dad's, and I'm just filling them up for the granddaughter. And I'm every once in a while I'll drop a silver coin in there. That way, one day when she goes through it, maybe she'll find it. We'll see.
There was something I wanted to bring up really quick. Andy put it in the chat.
Right back.
Uh, Towards the beginning of the stream. He said he picked up some commemorative coins for the fallen law enforcement officers, and the mint. At the beginning of 2021, they released a series of commemorative coins to reflect the National Police Week. We celebrate, and pay tribute to the men and women of law enforcement. And he picked up an uncirculated coin. Uh, and apparently, I don't know if it was gold or silver, but he mentioned that, he paid whatever, whatever the regular price was from the mint direct. And apparently, ungraded, it's going for like a whole lot more than what he originally paid ungraded. And if you got the graded ones, they're like even more. So I'm like, wow, what a pickup on those. Um, I guess what I'm leading to is I actually picked up three of the uncirculated silver dollar. I don't have it in front of me, but I picked up three. One for me, and then the other two go to my best friends from college back in Virginia. One is a retired SWAT team police captain, and he retired a few years ago. Now he's now he's working in the medical industry, warehouse distribution manager. So he's the one to get medical materials and supplies, to hospitals and clinics and stuff like that. So it's good work. And my other best friend from college, he is still serving as a deputy sheriff. He just, I think last year before, he made sergeant. So he is moving up the ranks in his department. So they both are, the first one, he had a what 20 some years with his police department. Started in just as a regular patrol officer. He was on the midnight shift for quite a while. I did a couple of ride-alongs with him, and then he worked his way up to retire as a captain. And
Awesome.
oh yeah, and I kind of wanted to bring that up because Police Week, typically happens. Yeah, Law Enforcement Week. It happens. I think like the week or those 2 weeks before Memorial Day, and it's I kind of like the timing of that because we pay tribute to our men and women in law enforcement and our first responders, and and then we celebrate the men and women of our armed forces who pay the greatest sacrifice for for us and our country. And I think
Hmm.
it's kind of, in my opinion, it's kind of a great time to tie the two together
Yeah.
because these are people, we all have that flight or fight uh instinct in our heads. but these people, these men and women, they're trained, and just like you are, Gunny, you're trained to go in the direction of danger, while the rest of us are like, we go away from the danger. That takes a different kind of courage. Like
Yeah.
firefighters. I love to use the analogy of firefighters because you see the building on fire with the blazing and everything. That's like a whole different level because we're instinctively, fires,
Of course.
fire's deadly, and these guys and gals, they jump into those buildings, you know.
Hmm.
So anyway,
A friend
so
of mine, he was a firefighter, and he said those guys get so amped up when they get to a house because they want to run in there and save every life they can, be it a bird or a dog or a human being, obviously,
yeah, these the firefighters, yeah, they'll run in there and go save a cat.
Oh,
They consider that life precious too because it's a family member.
yeah. Oh,
And
man.
I
Like
just
with
find
my
that.
cats, we have the sons, they bring their dog over, and he's such a moron, the dog, because he's just a big puppy. He's a whiner. He's a brat. But he sees our cats. All he wants to do is play with them. And our dogs don't necessarily chase the cats around. They just go up to them, and one of the dogs flees every one of these cats, and I swear to God, they look like they yeah. You touch them and there's slime all over them. Like, okay, you need to go dry off. Go away. But their dog comes over, and our cats are gone. And I get a little teary. I'm like, where'd my cat go? He's not here. I haven't seen him in a day. And, they take the dog away, and then you go out there, tap the can, and they come running from the woods. It's like, okay. So, and yeah, I get it. They're my family members, and I'm of a person who never really liked cats ever. Now I got these guys, and they're my kids. So yeah, I get that. And those firefighters deserve all my respect for sure. I don't know if I'm running into a fire, but then again, I haven't been trained for that. And if that was my job, that's what you do. You go in there and you save lives, put the fire out so it doesn't, either kill somebody or one of your teammates or start a fire to the house next door.
Yeah, yeah. Like I
But
said,
Semaphor's got to go write her paper. So go get that A on it. You're going for that doctorate. Good luck. I know you're going to get it.
oh, Dr.
It'll be
Semaphore. Wow,
Dr. Semaphore.
Dr. Semaphore.
Yep.
There's a resume
I, I,
enhancer.
I put my bachelor's on hold for a little bit because there's so much I'm doing with work. I don't know right now if I'm going to have the grades that I would be happy with. I'm not going to be happy with getting D's and C's across the board. I want to graduate like I did with my first degree with honors. So I'm going to do it. It's just a matter of I got things I got to get done at work before I go crazy and add schoolwork to it.
Yeah, I need to sit down with my manager and, kind of, yeah, it's almost the middle of the year and we haven't yet set my goals, my performance eval goals for the year.
Yeah.
And I want to discuss with him, what's the probability of us standing up. I heard that we're going to try to stand up a cybersecurity division. And for those that may not know, I am with I need to get back because obviously I had a little unplanned vacation, so that kind of threw my
Oh, I remember that.
that kind of threw my schedule off. So I need to contact the school and figure out what I need to do to get back into taking classes. And I want to try to figure out whether or not pursuing that second bachelor's in computer engineering is going to be worth it or not. Because if we're not
Instead
going to,
of a bachelor's program, why don't you head towards the master's?
well, I see. The reason I'm going for a second bachelor's is because one, my skill set at this point, I've gone as far as what I can do with
Okay.
my current uh, engineering degree. So I wanted to, well, okay, electric computer engineering is kind of an offset from electrical engineering. When I originally went to school, I wanted to do computer engineering, but there was no ABET accredited program at the time. Now, all the engineering schools through their Department of Electrical Engineering have ABET accredited computer engineering, including the University of Alabama in Huntsville. So, with the company I was with previously, there was work that could be done there. I'd probably be doing mostly software development. And
Mhm.
thankfully, it's being electrical for so long, I have the hardware side down. So I thought that would be a great crossover. That I can
Mhm.
do. I have both disciplines, and they obviously intertwine. So there was definitely a future for that if I continued my path in that. Plus, getting a new, fresh engineering degree kind of puts new tool in the toolbox.
No, that's true.
So it was that, or the other option would be to. I couldn't get a master's in EE. That's just too much
Oh, yeah.
theoretical work.
You're talking quantum physics and all that good stuff. Not for you, huh?
Well, I actually took modern physics years ago, and that class was not easy because that is the quantum.
Could you imagine getting into that new quantum stuff? It'd probably drive you crazy, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Really quick, it said Papa Can was a volunteer fireman, and his brother, which I did meet, is a sergeant in the police force. Awesome guy too, by the way. When we pulled up and met him, he right off the bat, you knew he's a solid guy, just like Can is. They're his whole family. People love him.
And Can had him on a couple of live streams real quick. Say hi, maybe say a few words.
I think so.
Like I think it was during maybe around the holiday season because Can went up to visit his mom and his family up there for a little bit.
Yep.
So,
well, the funny part is I did something and scared my wife, and she smacked me. I'm like, officer, assault, and he's like, I didn't see nothing. Oh, but I wanted to tell people, it's never too late to get a college degree. Look at me, I got mine at 49. So honestly, if you have the funds available, or you're looking for a career change, look, it works. It does. So don't feel that you're in your 40s or maybe even your 50s. It's a waste of time. No, it's not, because a lot of these jobs out there that they just can't fill is because nobody has any kind of college degree. So I say, go, man. And I recommend, definitely recommend Rasmussen. It's now Rasmussen University because it's now a university. I recommend going to them because their associates program is like rapid fire. You don't do it in 12 weeks. All their classes for their associates was 5.5 weeks. And man, I got those classes, which bang, 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 done. And if it had not for my father passing and one class was delayed because there wasn't enough students, I'd have had my degree sooner, obviously, but it's still, I recommend Rasmussen. Yes, it is pricier, but I recommend it highly. Just saying. Mr. Boudreaux's here too.
Good morning.
Okay,
hey, glad you enjoyed it.
Blue Cup, which is my cold drink. Got to stay hydrated. Drink that Monster.
Hydrated. Oh, you got Monster in there? Uh-oh, I'm out.
Oh, yeah. I'm not advertising or something. Need a sponsor. Monster energy drink, low carb. Hey. Anyway.
I can't drink that stuff. It messes with my head.
No, I can imagine you drinking it. You'd probably be that guy on the ceiling going, "How you doing there, Vern?"
Yeah, I'd be like, squirrel.
No, and don't forget, Coin Crew is doing an auction today. I would definitely want to.
Yes, yeah. GW, if you're still here, please post a link to them. They're actually starting a little bit early, and so we need to jet off of here because I think they're starting at quarter till. So let's show some love and support to the Coin Crew and everything, to Angel and Keith. They always put on a good Fun Day Sunday show.
Oh, those two are they're solid people. I've talked to them. Very much enjoy it. Oh,
yeah, and I think I told you, Gunny, that Keith, he hooked me up. I finally got that first Millennium Falcon coin that I.
Yeah. Missed. Oh, so that's who you got it from, huh?
Yep, got it from Keith. Coin Crew. We did a little deal. We put a deal together, and I'm happy with it, and he was happy with the deal, and yeah, he hooked me up because I've been looking for that 1 ounce, right? Or was it 2 ounce? Yeah. The first Millennium Falcon. Yeah. And
dude, yeah, when you put the 1 ouncer next to the 3 ouncer, you're like,
oh my god, yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Mr. B Rose. It's good stuff. It's it's 11:30. Today we're doing my daughter's birthday celebration at Medieval Times. She's never been to one. I haven't been to one in God knows how long. We upgraded to the premium seats. I guess we're gonna get the best seats in the house. So I'll definitely take some video and show everybody when we do the tribe on Thursday. But it's gonna be fun. I don't want to leave, but I kind of have to because I got
Well,
get my hair done. Get my hair done.
Well, okay, Andy. Yeah, I did shave all this stuff. Was getting too much, so tomorrow I have an appointment to take care of this stuff. I promised. I promised him that him and I have been emailing back and forth and stuff. So he finally said, "All right, get a haircut, you long-haired hippie." So
you say hippie man?
He called me a hippie.
What? But we're going to go to Orlando a little bit early since the show don't start till 5. I'm going to go hit that. They got an outlet mall down there. It's got some really cool stuff, and I might look at about getting me a new set of Bose earbuds, or not a new pair, a pair of Bose earbuds, because the JBLs just don't sound so good anymore.
No, Bose has been doing sound stuff forever, and they got like audio engineers. They got electrical engineers who specialize in acoustics.
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't use the speaker that comes on either one of my monitors. I got a Bluetooth, one of the little mini Bluetooth Bose.
I have one of those.
Sounds so good. Love this one.
Yeah, and it's so clear, clean, and crisp.
They have a taller one that I might want to put here. Make my hair blow back. Wait. No. Anyway, you get the point.
Yeah, and they do a good job of filtering, especially when you have a plugged in AC outlet. They do an excellent job of filtering out the 60 hertz harmonic hum.
Amen.
You cannot hear that.
And that speaker is literally yay big, but it sounds so good.
Yeah, like this big. Yes, yeah.
I want to get that next taller one up, or the earbuds. I haven't made up my mind yet, but I'll let you know when I go down there today and get them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, we need to sign off. So let's give love and support to the Coin Crew. Thank you, Gunny, for joining me.
Hey, thanks for having me here. I'm thinking, put the invite out now. Get Can up here. I can't wait to see his hair at 7:00 in the morning.
That would be awesome. So, hey, everyone in chat, thank you for joining us. I hope this was a good show. And like I said, it's all about, we can talk about coins and everything, but my main goal is friendship and fellowship. We walk, join together in the morning so we can kick off, the Sunday, with good energy and everything. So, Gunny, if you
one second, I'm gonna throw Can's link up really quick, because that's where he'll be tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
Where's it at? There it is. And that's about all I got for you guys. Hey, have fun, y'all. It's the weekend. Have a good day, and I will see you guys when I see you. Thanks for having me, Bull.
Thanks, Gunny. Hey, thanks, folks, for being on my debut live stream, and great show. I appreciate everyone in the chat for being here. I hope it was fun and enjoyable. And like I said, we talked about coins. We did. And we talked about some other stuff too. And this, these live streams, it's not about, I'm going to get hours and blah, blah, all the YouTube, stuff. But like I said, my mantra about these things, fostering friendship and fellowship in the coin and stacking community. And that's what I want to do. I ain't here to necessarily sell bins or anything like that. I mean, we can if we want, but that's not the point. If we do it, great. If we don't, it's all good. Just I appreciate everyone being here this morning. So with that, Gen X may or may not have his show this evening, so just kind of stand by and keep an eye out on his channel. He'll probably list it on his community page if he decides that he's going to either keep it or cancel it tonight. So I don't know, what's going on quite yet. I don't want to be alarming or anything, because it's personal family stuff. But just keep him in your thoughts and prayers and during the day, and let's hope everything is well. Okay, so. As you know, I'm going to leave you with, what? Remember the first law of thermodynamics. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. Rather, it's altered in form. Therefore, transform your energy into a force for good.